Around the Ozarks is now on your FM radio. Listen to Around the Ozarks mornings with Grace Gooley as I spotlight local people, stories, and podcasts, all while playing the country legends of the 90s and the hit makers of the 2000s. It's on the Ozarks' best country, 105.1 The Bull. It's time for Around the Ozarks News, sponsored by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Thompson Sales, Advanced Car Care, Smouse Brothers, and United Plumbing. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Forhetz.
Good morning to you. Happy Tuesday. And we're going to tell you about some news as we get going this morning.
Yes, Warsaw schools reopened today following Friday's tornadoes that caused damage across Benton County. District officials say internet service is back up and running, with most schools pretty much back to normal, although some high school classes will have to relocate temporarily while repairs are being made. The National Weather Service confirmed an EF1 tornado hit there with 90-mile-per-hour winds. That was in northern Warsaw. A second EF0 tornado hit the south side of town. Residents are cleaning up, and they have some pretty significant tree and even some structural damage to deal with. This week marks National Work Zone Awareness Week. MoDOT is urging drivers to watch out and stay alert during this busy construction season. Officials say this year could be one of the most active ever for road projects all across the state. They are reminding drivers to slow down, avoid distractions, and stay focused. Even a moment of inattention can lead to a serious or even fatal crash in a work zone.
Okay, yeah, that's been a big deal. Recent years, we've lost a lot of workers in work zones. MoDOT is planning a major improvement project along a 10-mile stretch of Interstate 44 in Laclede County near Lebanon. That project is going to replace pavement that dates back to the 1960s, instead now using newer technology designed to extend the road's lifespan. Some drivers have already expressed concerns in meetings with MoDOT about detours and temporary ramp closures. But MoDOT says the plans are still being finalized and they're working to make it as good as possible whenever you're dealing with major construction like that. It's never good to go through it, but you're happy with the result. Construction expected to begin in the spring of next year and then wrap up by the fall of 2028. So once it starts, it's going to be a long project. And then another project heads up in Springfield. Drivers should plan for temporary road closure over the next couple of weeks. Started yesterday. The Eastgate Avenue Bridge over the railroad, that's between Monroe and Lombard, you know if that's near you, will be closed for up to 2 weeks to allow a utility company to relocate power poles ahead of future bridge replacement work. All right. Drivers will still have access to driveways, but will have to find a detour around the work zone. Electronic signs will be there to help guide traffic through the area and tell you when it's officially shut down.
Okay. The Springfield area saw a pretty noticeable jump in unemployment to start the new year. New data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics shows the local jobless rate rose to 4% in January. That is up from 2.9% the month before. The Springfield metro area is, of course, Greene, Christian, Dallas, Polk, and Webster counties. So that encompasses the metro. Unemployment also increased really across the state, with the state's rate climbing to 4.4%. Most major metro areas in the state reported similar month-to-month increases.
You know, what I hate about those numbers is that they're so delayed. That's from January. Oh. You know, we're in April.
Yeah, but I mean,
I want a snapshot of what it is now.
I know.
How are we doing now instead of back then?
Springfield Police Department is launching a new Blue Envelope program. It's designed to improve interactions between officers and people who have either disabilities or communication challenges. That program provides a blue envelope that holds a driver's license, insurance, and key details about communication needs, which will allow officers to quickly adjust their approach during traffic stops if need be. Local departments in Nixa and Hollister are also taking part, with leaders saying the goal is to make encounters safer and less stressful for everyone involved. Officials and advocates say the program could be a game changer for families, especially those who are navigating autism or hearing challenges. Those blue envelopes are now available at Springfield police facilities and through local partner organizations as well.
That's the best idea I've heard all day. I think that's a great idea because with the explosion of autism in recent years, there are a lot more people of driving age, and police never know what they're dealing with, right? So if the more information we can get to officers, it's just like telling firefighters with a sticker on your front window that you have a pet in the house. Helps them understand the situation and act accordingly. So, and I know, sadly, there have been instances where things didn't go well because somebody couldn't understand instructions and the police didn't know about it. So this will hopefully prevent those situations.
Yeah.
Good
call. Pick up an envelope, in other words.
Yeah. Springfield Public School students have set a new record in their annual food fight. They collected more than 83,000 meals for Ozarks Food Harvest. How about that? It's the 15th annual event. It included dozens of schools and partners in the community working to fight hunger across a 28-county region. Those donations will help support local families and provide weekend meals for students in need. This year's total surpasses the previous record that was set in 2019.
It's awesome.
Pre-COVID. So we've rebounded and broken the record, which is great. And this in Washington going on right now, a week-long event called America Reads the Bible is underway to mark our nation's upcoming 250th birthday. The public reading is taking place every day at the Museum of the Bible with participation from faith leaders, public officials, and then everyday Joes, our neighbors all across the country. House Speaker Mike Johnson took part on Sunday, and President Trump is actually expected to contribute a recorded message later this week.
Awesome. All right. Springfield's Live from Downtown concert series is returning for its second season with an expanded lineup for 2026. A total of 19 free shows are planned on Park Central Square, running Saturday evenings from May through September. The series kicks off May 2nd and will feature a mix of genres, including rock, blues, funk, and Americana, along with a few tribute acts as well. Organizers say the goal is to bring the community together while supporting local music and downtown businesses. The season finale is set for September 26th, closing out a summer long of live entertainment there in the heart of the city. Should be a good time.
That's interesting. I know we talk about often the lunch music.
Lunchtime one. Yeah,
that they have down there in a park.
Yeah, this
Founders
is
Park,
different because that's at Founders Park. This will be on Saturday evenings. So,
on the square.
On the square, yeah, different but similar.
Yeah, this is I haven't heard much about this one. So
I mean, and if you're a band or whatever, I mean, it would be kind of fun or I would think it would be kind of neat to be able to like perform in your own city, with your own people. I don't know.
Well, I think that's what most bands do. Most of them aren't on the road, but
most of them are not. But I mean, the ones who have some success probably like travel around to like different venues in different cities, I imagine, right? Don't they?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, because think about it, people come here to play. So
yeah, they do. All right. I should have been in a band. I'd be a good backup singer. I like to play and then lean up every now and then and do harmony.
Tambourine.
And then come back.
Sometimes Ethan plays the tambourine even when he doesn't have a tambourine in his hand, like kind of like the air guitar, except for tambourine.
I play the drums a lot in the car.
That too. Ethan, though, fun little fact that you may or may not know, he actually can carry a tune in a bucket. It's true. It's true. I can't match pitch, but the good news is I'm aware of it. I know that I can't. So
That's
all the
good
people
news
who
for
sit
you.
around me at church, you know what? I'm making a joyful noise. It is a noise, though. It
That's
is
right.
and
Doing
it's
what you're
not on pitch.
commanded to do. Yeah.
But I'm very aware because some people who can't sing don't know it. Just watch American Idol. They think they can.
That's true.
Yeah.
American Idol needs a Simon to just tell it straight again.
I do
Back
miss
when
Simon.
he was doing it,
Yeah.
the dreams died quickly, and then people got on with their lives.
They found
Now-
out what they were good at. You know what I mean?
Well, hopefully, but he was just telling them what they weren't good at.
Yeah.
Now it's they do a lot of coddling,
Yeah.
but that's where we are, 2026. Coddling. All right. Hey, thank you for being with us. We appreciate you watching. Thank you for listening. Thanks to our sponsors. And we hope to see you right back here tomorrow morning.
All right. Have a good one.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, Taylor Gruba Chevrolet, and Godfather's Pizza. Here is your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday in the Ozarks, and it is indeed a happy day. We've got fantastic weather conditions. It's kind of hard to express just how nice it's going to be today. We've got numbers starting out near 50 degrees, but we will warm into the mid 70s with mostly sunny skies and light winds. It's one of those Chamber of Commerce days. I really encourage you to get outdoors, do some yard work, do some gardening. Everybody's happy on a day like this. We've got fantastic weather conditions heading our direction. Great weather not only sticks around today, but I've got it in our future for the next couple of days. Looks like a great week to get outdoors, take some afternoon walks, eat dinner on the back patio several nights this week. Things are looking great for us. Today, we're mostly sunny. I encourage you to get outside at some point. If you can't for some reason today, you have a couple more choices to get out and enjoy this beautiful weather. We do have low pressure down in the Gulf, and I expect some unsettled weather up in the Northeast today. Other than that, the Midwest is pretty tranquil. There is a winter storm moving out along the West Coast, along the Rockies and the Sierra Nevadas. That won't impact us much, but we will have a change in our weather pattern as we head into late this week. We have slightly warmer conditions building each and every day through about Thursday of this week. High temps today, 74 in Springfield. It will be pleasant if you are looking to get out and about. We've got shower and thunderstorm chances returning by the time we get to Thursday evening. That happens, the rain chance at least happens through Thursday, Friday, and the weekend. I'm continuing to see opportunities for a few showers and even some thunderstorms. A few strong storms are also possible in this forecast. And once again, it's going to be kind of a watch and see type of situation. Exactly when some of these severe weather threats are going to line up for the Ozarks is kind of TBD at this point. But at least right now, an early look at this forecast shows that Thursday we could see some strong to severe storms west of Highway 65. And on Friday, they could be along and south of Highway 60. So watch that forecast. I really think it's Thursday evening and then Friday afternoon that we're talking about this 1-2 punch of severe storm chances. I expect that you might need to make some backup plans, though, if you've got anything going on outdoors. So just an early heads up for you there. High temperature today, 74 degrees in Springfield. We're even warmer tomorrow, 76. Thursday looks nice during the daylight hours, and then it's those late evening showers and thunderstorms that will threaten to bring some strong activity with them. We'll watch for the temperature to drop slightly by Friday, and that's because of the rain chance, with highs falling back into the low 70s then. Around the country, things are pretty active. Out on the coasts, we have increasing precip chances for the West Coast. That's happening for the next couple of days. Heavy snow is ongoing for the Sierra Nevadas, and we've got isolated flash flooding happening in parts of Texas today. Well above average temperatures are happening for the interior west into the plains. So those folks that had winter hanging on a little bit longer than normal, they are finally getting a little taste of the spring season. All right, it's time for that Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. And the question is this: what is the only U.S. state that borders exactly one other U.S. state? Do you think that is A, Washington, B, Rhode Island, C, Maine, or D, Florida? And if you chose Maine, you would be correct. I've never been, but it's on my list for sure. I have heard it is absolutely beautiful, but you can only get there via one other state. All right, here's your next chance to win $50 to Godfather's Pizza. What is the only sea in the world that has no coastline? Do you think that is A, the Caspian Sea, B, the Dead Sea, C, the Sargasso Sea, or D, the Red Sea? You can let me know your guess at the website. It's aroundtheozarks.com. While you're there, you'll find the forecast up to the minute all day long, every single day. Just click on the weather tab over on the website. Big shout out to our sponsors today: Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, and Godfather's Pizza. I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday. Enjoy the sunshine. Soak up that 74 degrees. It is a great day in the Ozarks. All you need, maybe a light jacket this morning and a pair of sunglasses for the afternoon. I'll be right back here to catch you first thing tomorrow morning. Thanks for listening. I'll see you again Wednesday.